Hey guys, in this video we'll be talking about how we can derive the IV and PV characteristics of a solar cell using Simulink in MATLAB. So let's begin. Um, let's begin by taking the solar cell first. So search for solar cell, drag and drop. Yeah, and now we'll be using the variable resistor along with this. So we'll search for the variable resistor. Take it, drop it. And we connect the positive end of the variable resistor to the positive end of the solar cell, which is a diode. And now the just orient it so it looks good. So the negative end of the variable resistor goes to the negative end of the solar cell. Now we'll search for the ramp signal generator. So since we have a variable resistor, we need a ramp signal to give variable resistance. So you have t is equal to 20 seconds, right? So at t is equal to 20, your ramp will have the value of t. So the amplitude of the ramp will be 20, and since we'll be connecting it to the variable resistor, the variable resistance will also be 20 at t is equal to 20. Now we'll search for PS constant. So this gives the irradiance to the solar cell, which is basically the sunlight. Now we'll be searching for the PS Simulink converter. So since we'll be using blocks from two different libraries within MATLAB, we'll need the PS Simulink converter and now Simulink PS converter. Yeah, drag and drop. Yeah, so we can ramp to Simulink. Yeah, now yes. Make it look good. Now we'll need to add the voltage sensor and the current sensor. Sorry, the electrical ground is next. So this acts as a reference point. Now we'll go for the solver, and fx is equal to 0 equation solver. Where is it? There you are. So drag and drop, connect it to ground. Yes. So now we'll take a voltage sensor. Now current sensor to measure the current in the circuit. An XY graph to see the VI characteristics of the solar cell. Connect the ammeter. Connect the voltmeter across the solar cell, or you can connect it across the resistor as well. It's the same thing because there's no other element within the circuit. Move the PC constant, make it look nice so it's clear to see. Now we need to use the PS Simulink converter to connect the ampere current, the ampere measurement to the XY graph, and same for the voltage. Now connect it to the scope. Now let's run. Now let's try running the circuit for t is equal to 20. Before that, we'll check the constant. So we'll give 1000 as the value for irradiance and check the other parameters. So this is very important. Just note, remember the ISC, the short circuit current and the open circuit voltage. So you'll be able to see that in the PV graph. IV characteristics graph, sorry. Now save it before we see the characteristics. MATLAB is so slow. Come on, come on. Yeah, there you go. Save as. YouTube underscore YouTube video. Save it. So now let's check the IV characteristics of the solar cell, but before that we'll go through the initializations of the blocks. Yeah, so oops, I made a mistake. So as you can see, you can't see much of the graph. So this is because we going back to the solar cell. So as you guys can see, the ISC is 7.34 and VOC is 0.6. So we'll have to set the X min and X max, Y min and Y max accordingly. So we'll set it 0, 10, 0, 10. And now let's see. Let's run it. Running. Yeah. Okay, I made another mistake. So as you guys can see that now this is a VI graph and not an IV graph. So we'll have to change the input port. So whatever goes in first to the first port will be the x-axis and the second port will be the y-axis. So now let's run it again. Yeah, now you go. There you go. So we saw the VOC to be 0.6. So as you can see that VOC was somewhere between 0 and 1 and ISC was between 8 and 7. So now to find the PV characteristics we'll need a product block. So the product block, let's connect V and I to the product block. So Vi multiplies and we get P. Copy there. Now let's get the XY graph. So the P should go to the second port, and Y should go to the first port. Let's run it. Move to the center before we run it. There you go. Now let's run it. 20 seconds. So this is the PV characteristics. Now if you impose the PV characteristics with the first graph, which is the IV characteristics, you'll find that the knee points coincide between the two graphs. So that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you guys found it helpful, kindly do like the video and look at our other videos as well. And please subscribe and share it with your friends who would probably find it useful as well. Thank you.